Oh, I need to flip the camera. That's what I always have to do when we first start, because it doesn't do it, does it? Mirror, not flip. Mirror.
Now it's backwards.
No, now it's the right way around, because you can read my shirt. Don't confuse the poor girl. Right, that's connecting. And there are people joining the room. So that means it's working.
I've got an invitation.
Hi, Keisha. How are you this morning? No, it's not morning. This afternoon.
I don't even know what day it is.
I know. It's hard, isn't it? Hey, Ali. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Leanne. Awesome people are here. Shall we begin with a round of Help Yourself? Does everyone know how to play? That's an interesting question, isn't it?
Everyone I've seen so far does, I think.
Okay, good. Excellent. Right, so... Oh. Hi, I love young blood. Where shall we put the S? Kaylee with the best of tiny dice who says, rah, 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 rah. Thank you very much, Kaylee. My live gift goal lasted a few seconds. That was excellent.
Do it again.
Leanne joined the team. Where should we put the S? Youngblood says top left. Hi, Ames. Should we start with some S's?
Okay.
And then we have an M. Ali with the heart me. Thank you, Ali. Where shall we put an M? I don't know if M's top right was for the M or for the S. Bottom middle. All right. Charlie, we do ukulele from 8 p.m. tonight. Oh, Kaylee says, how do we play?
Okay, sorry, I
there
thought
you
you'd seen it, Kaylee.
go. Right, so we are going to end up with a grid of letters that looks a bit like this. And then what we have to do is we have to make words in all of the directions. So we have to make a word beginning with a U and ending with an M, with an I in the middle. And that round was 7 letters. So we ended up with uranium, which was amazing. But it starts by having to place the letters where you want them. So the game is called Help Yourself, and it's one we made. So you help yourself by putting the letters in useful places, not knowing how long the word's going to be yet. Sort of like that?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so our next letter is a Y. Where shall we put a Y? Hi, Sandra. Y. Y's are usually easier to end words with. Bottom right, says Ali.
In the middle, like rhythm. They're easy to end words with if it's a long word. We don't know how long the word's going to be because it's going to be one of these. Let's give them a shuffle.
Oh, interesting. Now we have a V. Where shall we put the V? It's extra sunny outside today, so I have a... Oh, and Kaylee has subscriber emotes like Chris does, so you can enjoy using pictures instead of having to type. So Chris said top. We've got middle right and middle left suggestions. We've got 2 middle lefts, right? We'll go middle left because we've got 2 of those. And then we've got a middle right. How about a U? Which is interesting because U's are not as sheets and bagels. I assume it is, yes. Thank you, Sheets. Very much appreciated. I was going to say vowels are not as useful as you think because you can add as many letters as you like. So being forced with a U is always interesting. I suspect top middle is probably the best option there.
For the U.
For the U.
What's U and ending in M?
Uranium, we were just discussing this previously. But no, I'm not going bottom left because SVU is going to be impossible. Top middle is yeah, I'll go top middle. I need to reset my gift goal in a minute. Oh, we have another S. Where should we put our S? Sheets and pickles, thank you. I'm going to move this so you can see it. Where should we put the S? Bottom left. Yeah, that probably works. What Amy says, top right corner. Gonna need a decider. All the Life Vest stickers, thank you, Sheet. Bottom left or top right? Chris?
It's top right.
I've got 2 on each now, so. Okay. Sheets and pickles are all the way with those. A P. Hi, Manny.
V ending in P or SV ending in P and a PMY? What do you think is going to be better?
That was a lot of low-fest stickers. Thank you, Sheets and Pickles. No, you can't choose nowhere, sorry. It is forced. Middle left, says Ames. Right. Hi, Susie. And our final letter is a D. We have no choice, the D has to go here. How many letters?
How many letters? 8.
8 letters. Okay. So, to begin, we need... Hey Jake, thank you, Sheets. Or pickles, and pickles. We need an 8-letter word that begins with an S, ends with an S, and has a U in the middle. Suspects.
Yes, correct.
Oh, Ali said the same thing. Go us! Yay! Right, I'm going to reset the gift goal while you all think about that. Sorry about the shaky camera. It's annoying, isn't it? Da, 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 da. What should we go for this time? Where's the crocodile? Where's the crocodile?
Oh, you want the other dinosaur?
Yeah.
Aiden has suspicious, but it's 10 letters. I was going for superstar.
Superstar.
Wrong in many ways.
Subjects is also good. Sausages.
Nice.
It's too many letters, isn't it? Or is it right?
That's 8.
No, it's 8.
Correct.
It's 8.
This is correct.
Okay, excellent. Well, I approve of sausages. Right, Captain Fantastic. You get your word written down because I like sausages. Excellent. So, next, across the middle, we need a word that begins with a V and ends with a P and is 8 letters long. Vampire is not.
Vampires would get you there.
Vampires would get me 4 points. Hi, Henry. How are you doing today? It's all sunny here, which is causing awkward reflections on my board. Oh, and we had followers from Freya and Queen Bee and Ailey. I can't pronounce.
I can't read it from here, sorry.
Right, so we need an 8-letter word that begins with a V and ends with a P. VIP is not really a word. It's an acronym. Anne-Marie, thank you for following. Begins with a V, ends with a P, like... No, vampires is my best answer because at least it's 8 letters. Vicarship.
Maybe.
Maybe. It's 9 letters though,
9
isn't
letters
it?
doesn't give any more points.
Good plans, Lisa. Swap to the smart brain. Hi, Sophie. So we are making a word. Right now we need to make a word that begins with a V and ends with a P and is 8 letters long. As long as it contains a V and a P and is 8 letters, you would get 4 points. But for maximum 5 points for the words, we need it to begin with the V and end with the P.
It looks like a word, Aidan, but I don't know. What would that mean?
Aidan, you're just like
It's in the vicinity of a word, for sure.
merging
Let's
letters
find out.
together.
No, it has a T on the end, if that's what you're thinking of. Oh, no, you're right. As an adjective, that is how you spell it.
What does it mean?
Conservative or reactionary, especially as in regards apartheid. It's a South African word, but has come into the English dictionary.
Okay. Verk.
Verkamp. Verkramp.
Verkramp. Okay. There you go. Learn something every day. Bottom. Begins with a D, ends with a Y, has an M in the middle, and 8 letters long. Dummy is not quite long enough. Hey Jojo, yep, we'll be back on the YouTube channel at 8 PM until late, doing the usual ukulele stuff. Dimply.
Yeah, Damply as well. It's got on with 8. Demarkedly.
Democracy, but that's 9, says Leanne.
Yeah. Demonstrably. It's too long.
It's too long.
Doomsday. I like Doomsday.
Doomsday. Oh, that's awesome. Julian, that does indeed fit all criteria here. That was perfect. In fact, so perfect. I'm going to write it down.
Come on.
Doomsday. Okay, so going down, we have begins with an S, ends with a D, and has a V in the middle. You can add as many extra letters as you want. Karen, so damnably. That's good too. So
Saved.
I was going with sieved, but it's still not enough.
Slaved.
Begins with an S, ends with a D, got a V in the middle. Even if you can't get all the way to 8 letters, share your suggestions because they will help inspire other people. Talita, you missed the D, so that's not good. You need Svented. Danny's still got COVID. Oh, are you at least starting to feel better? Oh, what have we got? Savoured, skydived, salvaged, strained.
Salvaged, yes, they're all good, aren't they? Doing a better job than I was.
Hey, Carrie. Let's go for a bit of strained.
We could add another card to an advanced version where number of syllables is bonus points as well.
Oh,
so if you've got
word.
8 letters, 1 syllable, is there 8 letters, 2 syllables?
Oh. So they're 2 syllables as strained.
Just, that's an expansion you could sell later.
One card.
6. Or 2. How many syllables can we go to? 3.
So it begins with a U, ends with an M, has 8 letters. We did this the other day. In fact, this is how I started. Oh no, that's 7 letters, isn't it? It just all the M's. Uranium, precisely. That is where we. Oh, you're all right. What's wrong with strained? There's no V.
Oh.
Well, I get paying attention. Thank you, Ali. Where did we have? Salvaged. Salvaged worked. I'm paying attention to the rules of our own game. Upstream
is good.
Uniform is also good. You have 7 letters instead of 6, but it's good. Was upstream? Yeah, is it 8? Chloe's getting ahead of us. Yes, but unwisdom. Urbanism. urbanism. That's quite a fancy word. It fits, right?
Yeah.
You said that to strain then.
Mostly fitted. It's 2/3 right. Almost
But it would have
good
been 0 points if we'd actually left it there. Okay, so begins with an S, ends with a Y, has a P in the middle, 8 letters long. Like, or simply is not long enough.
Superfly.
Super Spies, as
Super
Sophie.
dry.
Joel, thank you for following.
Sportily. We type it.
You better type it. Slippery, says Kieran. Sixpenny.
I wonder if that's a word, because it didn't autocorrect.
Are you making up words?
Maybe.
Dear me.
No, sportily is okay, I think.
Spirally.
I don't know, it's not in the dictionary, it's like brand names.
Oh.
Sportily, Cambridge Dictionary. Yes, in a way that is typical of sport.
Spotify.
Spotify.
I like slippery. 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 Okay. We already had an answer on this one, but I'm going to say it anyway. Oh no, we didn't. This one first. So it begins with an S, ends with a Y. Hey, wait, this is awfully familiar.
Sportily.
Begins
It
with
doesn't
an
have
S,
to have a P this time, does it? So.
ends with a Y, 8 letters long, and
Scantily.
all your previous answers were perfectly acceptable. The young one says suddenly, which is also good. Scratchy is good. I had to count that one. Go with scratchy. Scratchy. Okay, and then Chloe already gave us a good answer for this one, next one. But
Drainers.
begins with a D, ends with an S, 8 letters long. Begins with a D. Drainers, drummers.
Oh yeah.
You missed the S, Lisa. We'd have to have diagonals and it's too long.
Sorry? Dingbats.
Right, let's go with drainers because Chloe was there.
Okay.
Right, before we even got that. Does that make it full marks? I
I think
believe
we got everything, didn't we?
we have a board.
Verkramp. Who'd have thought of that one?
Because, yeah, with the wonders of Verkramp, we have a board with full marks. Yay! Well done, everyone. Excellent word making. Right, time for today's advent calendar. I need a drink. Hang on.
That's the card box.
No, I can't believe Verkramp is a word. You made up nonsense and it was right. So, we are solving the next door in our exit to the game advent calendar called Silent Storm. We are one of Santa's workshop helpers, and there was a sudden earthquake, storm. Everyone else has run for the staff room in the basement, leaving us, the elf and safety officer, to try and find Santa Claus and save Christmas. Very important, to save Christmas. Obviously, in case of an emergency, every room in the building locks and is locked by a puzzle because that's the safe way to do things. Who needs keys? So behind each little door, there is a little room and a puzzle to solve. But first, we have to have a story time. Hi, Joseph. We are indeed having fun, thank you. Today is the 9th of December.
Listen on the back.
Nothing on the back. Hurriedly, you leave the elevator and enter the next room. It's the conference room. From here, you can look through the large picture windows to the wonderful view of the landscape outside. You decide to see if you can spot that stranger that the boss was talking about. Slowly you approach the window when suddenly a huge shadow scurries by outside, briefly darkening everything. At the same time, the ground shakes with violent jolts. You dive under the conference table for cover. Something gigantic is out there. There's no way that could be a normal person. It feels like an eternity until everything finally calms down. Only then do you dare to clamber out from your cover and cautiously peek out the window. But there is nothing left to see. Your heart is beating like crazy. Whatever that was, you can do nothing about it at the moment, so you force yourself to look around the conference room instead. Apparently, there was a meeting here recently. It seems as though the participants were surprised by the events and hastily fled. Chairs have fallen over and name tags are scattered everywhere. You know that the boss doesn't like clutter in the conference room, and since you are here anyway, you decided to have a little tidy up to calm your nerves. Now open door number 9. But first I need the camera.
Potato. Susie, thank you for the potato.
Susie, thank you for the potato. And Sandra, thank you for the monster. Yay, monsters. Right, let's turn you round. That one. So that you can see inside the door. Raka, not singing on this account. We will be back later on the other account. Where's door 9? Door 9 is over here. So yes, we'll be singing over on UKTalk at 8 p.m. See you later, young blood.
It's a picture of a plant.
We have a
Oh,
picture
there's
of
loads of
plant.
stuff in here. What are we expecting?
Lots
Employee
of
ID
things.
card. There's no employee ID card for the first time. Pamela, Doris, Yannick and Susan. That's Mambo number 5, but not quite right. Oh, there's more. Sandra and Rita and Zlatan and Tobias and Rudy and Benno.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a load of... They're the names that we've had on the ID cards, aren't they?
Oh, they might well be.
Please, could you get everything ready for the team meeting tomorrow? You know what needs doing. Just leave the name tags ready on the table. There's the table.
Okay. And inside the conference room, can I have your torch?
I think you can. There.
We can see a conference table with chairs falling over, big windows behind. Nothing much on that wall. Oh, there's something on that wall. Gonna have to have a closer look with my eyes. Nothing much on the ceiling. And a knocked over plant. Okay. You can turn that off.
Just punching out these name tags for you.
Okay.
I haven't seen in the room yet. Is there anything useful?
There's
in there?
something written on that wall which I haven't looked at yet.
Right. I think it's significant in this. Zlatan. Oops. When you punched it out, it just left a number 7 behind.
I thought that when you did it,
Yeah.
when you showed me.
This one as well. There's a number 7 for the T. Move it over there. There's 2 more to go. These are going to make some numbers, aren't they? That is how
Well,
the game works, after all.
Hopefully.
And we have to arrange them around that table somehow. They will fold like this and be name tags. Right, these might be the departments on those ID badges, so we're going to need all of those back.
Okay.
It's notable that today was the first day without an ID badge.
It was.
So we've got those name tags and this table.
Right, do you want to get the ID back?
Okay.
Out of there?
No questions about what we're doing? Would you like to answer while I get this out?
Oh, we are playing the Exits. Oh. Exit game advent calendar. So each day we have a puzzle to solve, and today we have found a table with some name cards that we need to rearrange.
And over the last 8 days, we found these employee ID cards.
Yes.
One in each box.
We didn't make it. It's available to purchase on like Amazon or anything.
So Benno Flieger works in transport.
Maybe he's an F for Flieger. Maybe it's surname.
Maybe it's surnames. Benno. This is Zlatan Stitch. No, that doesn't line up, does it? That's him. Tobias Flitch. I might need to zoom out a bit. Is this a busy background to see what's going on?
Yeah, maybe we want to do this on the table instead.
All right. Let's regroup this stuff, and then I can have a look at the card of the room as well.
Is it like a murder mystery? It's not a murder mystery per se, but because we are trying to find Santa Claus. But that kind of puzzle solving stuff, yes.
Doris. Yannick.
Right, we're all sideways. I'm going to see if Chris
Oh, we do. It's that one.
Chris complains too much about this being in the way.
Susan. Sorry, I'm going to complain about what? Anything given the opportunity, is what you're saying. Rudy. And Benno. Right, so these are the things we've got. We'll look at those in a second. I'm just going to poke my head in this room and see what you've all seen.
Oh, there's something written on that wall, but I couldn't see what it said.
Real Estate Award. And there's a picture. It looks like a Christmas stable. The whiteboard says meeting and then some scribble. Doesn't say anything else. This is a conference room with a couple of chairs on the floor and a plant knocked over.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't need the box for the time being. Let's put that away. And see what we're doing here. So, CHDAEFBG. That is the letters A to G in a random order. A to H, isn't it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And there are 8 of them. So how do we assign a letter to each of these? Pamela in tree decoration. Just check there's nothing on the back of this. No. They do look like numbers, some of them, don't they? So 7, 7. And I'm figuring that might back onto something to make another number as well.
Well, this looks like we're going to stack them up.
Yeah.
Like
I
this.
see. So it's...
Doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Oops, I just put them back in the wrong places.
Jesus, Santa singing Be My Baby. With jingle bells and everything. D for Doris looks like a sideways A.
It kind of does.
Which one's Doris? I've lost it.
Doris.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Talisa. We are solving a puzzle. We don't really know what we're
I
doing
did
yet.
that so you couldn't see it. Let's try that way.
We have a card that says, please could you get everything ready for the team meeting tomorrow? You know what needs doing. Just leave the name tags ready on the table. We have a picture of a table which shows name tags sort of like sitting on top of one another with letters. And we've got these.
Work out which one is A, which one is H, and which one's in between. Could you get everything ready? This is not on camera, is it?
No.
So the clue was, could you get everything ready for the team meeting tomorrow? You know what needs doing. Just leave the name tags ready on the table. I don't think there's any clue there, is there?
No.
That's just to do what the picture says.
Yeah.
So, and in the story, was there any information? Apparently there's a meeting here recently. Seems as though the participants were surprised and hastily fled. Chairs have fallen over. Name tags are scattered everywhere. You know the boss doesn't like clutter. So have a tidy up. So yeah, stack the name tags up. Is what it's saying. So how do we get other letters out of this? It might be hidden on the card. We've got these symbols. You know what? Do these symbols match the doors that we've had already? Because there were pictures on every door, weren't there?
No, because there's no plant, there's no underpants.
So door 1 was lips. Okay. But that's what I was thinking, is that these doors might give us the order to that, but I don't think they do.
No.
I can't see when I'm in frame. Just tell
You're
me
not
if I-
quite left of it. There you go.
But yeah, behind
No,
every door,
that's enough.
there was a picture. So it's not that. Okay, it's worth a look though. What else do we have that might give us an order? On the back of the card. Telling us which day they came out. Is that right?
I think it might be.
So, C
So we
first.
start with the C, then we want the H, then D.
That's not visible to the camera as you're stacking them, so you can tilt it, I'll bring the camera down.
And then A.
Because this is going to reveal something like magic, isn't it?
I'm hoping so. And then E.
I can't see it yet, but I'm sure something will be there.
F. B. This doesn't look right yet.
No, that doesn't spell anything to my eyes. I think this point would overlap, so to what extent do we overlap things to get it to spell the magic answer? In the picture, we've done it the wrong way around. No, we've not. There seems to be a lot of C there. I would say stack them that way, but it could be the other way around.
Oh.
I don't think it will be. So what have we got going on here? See, that's not going to make
I'm
anything.
going to grab the camera so that we can come down.
Ultimately, we need a 3-digit number. I mean, this seems the logical way to get the letters out, doesn't it? Do you see anything there yet? What can we do to make that R not an R? I imagine part of the game is malforming the character, so that's not going to go anywhere, is it?
No. Does the R come back over the S?
It's very fiddly. That's not going to connect at all, is it? So the best we can make with these two is an S, isn't it?
Or a 5. We've got kind of got 577, except that there's a random R in the middle.
What do we do with that R? So you think this is going to be a 7 here? Yeah, that makes a 7, doesn't it? If we just separate that off, that's going to be a 7.
That looks like a 7.
Okay.
And the next two look like they make a 7.
But does it, if we can pop it up to here as well, that makes a nothing.
That's a D.
Well, let's say that's a 7 too. That'd be really boring if they're both the same. But I think you're right, that's a 7. This one I'm not so sure about. Is that a 5?
But then what about the R?
What does Rudy do? Hang on, there's one here that slid under.
Oh!
Surely be on top, shouldn't it? Is that right? Did we just mess it up? It doesn't say anything yet either.
No. No, it doesn't.
The R and B could make an 8. Can we get that to squeeze into an 8 somehow? I'm not convinced. It's the fact that there's a line through Benno as well suggests that might be where we line it up to. Because these are very close together.
Yes.
And these would be very close together if we were getting a 7 out of it. And it totally could be, but we've got too many things left over this side. Let's see if anyone else has said something that might help us. So that can go that close. But then if we, was Rudy 3?
Yeah.
So he's got to start something, hasn't he?
He really doesn't seem to line up with anyone.
No. No, he doesn't. Rudy is D. Just double check that's right. No, Yannick is D. Right, let's start this again because I think we might have flipped the order. I think we know what we're going for. Just make sure we've not messed
Put
anything
this
up
back
in the
up here so I don't
process.
have to keep holding you, because I'm sure that's not really helpful for... Right.
Okay, let's sort these out.
Rudy goes there.
Pamela's this one.
Benno is that
Tobias. Doris.
one. Yannick.
Zlatan.
Susan.
Okay. So we
Okay,
want
so
C.
turn over the cards, keeping the name tags on top.
Jay says the arc could be a spoof. They don't generally put red herrings in. Everything should have its place is the idea of the puzzle. That's how you know you've got it
You
right.
have to make it so we can see the
Okay.
letters.
So,
Okay,
first one is C.
which is Susan.
Shall we just do it flat? Is that easier?
Yes.
Okay, and then H. Benno.
Oh, we ended up in all the wrong order, didn't we?
What does that look like?
It doesn't. I would just put them next to one another for now.
Okay, and the third one is a D, which is this here. That's going to end it somehow. Can you jigsaw anything out of those? What does that say? Is it a 5?
That's an overly complicated 5, I would
I
say.
think that might be a 5. It's an S to my eye, but it could be a 5. And then the fourth one is an A,
Which is Rudy.
followed by an E. So how do these go together? Like that. And then the next one,
Is the
so that completes the 7.
So that's a really long 7.
That's a really long 7
And then we've got B and G
for a little 7.
to make a little 7.
So we think it's 577.
So we think 577.
Can everyone see that the numbers are made up from what we've formed? 577.
Okay, so
Good
then
to go.
we're going to put 5, 7, 7 into our decoder.
Flip it. Let's see what we can do. So, I'm going to cover this up for a minute. So we're going from door 9.
I can't see door 9. Hang on. Whoa. Door 9.
Okay.
And we are going down left, down, down. And no one can see that either.
And it should be LL star, and it is.
Hang on, no one can see. It's not very exciting for everyone else because they can't see. This is... So we ended up at this door, which is LL star, and the code on the decoder is LL star, which means this is door number 10.
Where's your pen? I see one. All the way there.
I can't hold
This
the
one
camera
here.
and write. Hooray! We found door number 10. Awesome.
Yeah, that was quite a good puzzle.
That was quite
I mean,
challenging.
the fact that those 2 7s made up in slightly different ways could have been slightly more interesting. But
Could have been.
yeah, once we figured out what was going on, it was good. I understand they were limited by the numbers available to them. We've found ourselves in that position before making puzzles, haven't we?
Yes. Right. So, all of that wants to go in your
Back in the bag.
bag.
I mean, we're surely done with all of these now, but you never know.
Well,
You're expecting day 24 to be an epic look back at everything.
Tango, that sucks that you had to travel for a football game that was cancelled. Hi, Duffer.
Hello.
And then I said, yeah. So when it first comes, they only mark the first door, and you have to work out where the next door is each day. They're just labelled with those symbols, so it's quite fun.
Nice. That's down.
Excellent. Right. Next, it is
Jigsaw puzzle time.
I'm just like hitting the light.
Did you want to bring the camera back down here?
Yes, quite possibly.
Okay. Well, I'll let you get into position first.
We're 9. No, 8. 9. Today's 9. I know what day it is. It's all fine.
Duffer says she misses playing the odd game online with us. We're too famous now.
Yeah, I know we haven't
played-
played board game arena in ages.
We could play Railroad over here, couldn't we?
Railroad. Oh, yes.
Railroad dice.
Yes, we
Should we
could.
try that after?
Right. Let's see how this is.
This
An
picture.
exciting view of the ceiling. Hang on.
Oh, you're there. I see. Showing it to the wrong camera.
Yeah.
Hi, hello. Right, so it's a picture of pets looking at Santa. Tell you what, I think you take it.
By Simon Treadwell. Draw number 9. 40 pieces. Chloe, thank you for sharing.
So there's the doggy. I can't see this camera. That way.
You can't be that close. It doesn't focus if you get that close. You can only get to about there. And there's a cat. Cool.
Whatever that is.
Yes, the puzzles are separate. Sorry, I didn't show you the... There's a big advent calendar. I'm not going to be able to get it onto the camera now because it's too big. Hey, Hazza.
I don't know what I'm showing you here.
It's a dog.
Okay, cool. You say so.
It is, look. Look.
But yes, 2 different advent calendars.
Yeah.
How would we pay
Mine's
Ticket to
Christmas
Ride over a video
I don't think
call?
you
I bet
could.
that we'd find a way of doing that. Well, we've got many short versions. You've got Ticket to Ride London, haven't you, Duffers? It's like a 15-minute version.
Are Chris's puzzle skills improving?
Nah. And am I bothered?
Hey, potato. It's an easy answer for Chris. Although it's a fairly easy answer for me as well, actually, because, well, I don't know. I mean, jigsaw puzzles are good for relaxing.
What happens when you play ukulele, then?
Ukulele is fun and bouncy. It's not relaxing. Well, it's a better view on the puzzle like this. But I am doing it standing up so that I can see what's going on. I turned the whimsy pieces up the wrong way, so you have to put them in without picture clear.
This is why we need to use TikTok Studio, isn't it? So you can monitor with cameras at different angles. You should try it on this account. I suspect most people here are followers anyway, so it's not like
That's
you
true.
get much exposure. The thing we found with TikTok Studio, which is like the multi-camera broadcast suite they give you, is that it doesn't push your stream out to anyone you don't know. And we don't know why. When we've tried doing UTalk on there, we've ended up with like 56 total viewers after an hour. Not like 56 at the same time, like 3 at the same time, and 56 in total. Really weird. Do we have day jobs or are we professional music players? We're kind of transitioning. That's what we're aiming for anyway. So we do technically have a day job, but it's on hold.
Yes.
While we try to make a go of TikTok, because that's very exciting.
And I saw someone's definition of professional musician being that you have been paid to perform music. So we are professional
we have.
musicians.
I feel like I should be doing some music in the background.
You could be.
What would you like me to play?
You're not helping, so... You can. Well, JB's here, so I know what he'd like.
Wonder how that goes.
Thank you, Potato.
Let me pull up a song.
This is tough today. And I wonder if it's tough just because I'm standing up. Looking through a camera. So what's everyone up to this weekend? Have you exciting weekend plans?
Trying to get the rhythm on this by myself.
Oh, Chloe sent a dying crocodile and I wasn't paying attention. I do apologise, but look. Rah!
I'm going to do this in sync.
Revise for politics assessment. Oof. Sorting out freezers, getting over COVID, cooking enchiladas. These all sound like Other than the getting over COVID, they sound acceptable.
The night we met, I knew I needed you so. And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. What's the next chord? Sorry. So won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. We'll make them turn their heads every place we go. So won't you please
Be my little baby, my one and only. Say you'll be my baby now. Whoa,
I'll make you happy, baby. Just wait and see. For every kiss you give me, I'll give you 3. Oh, since the day I saw you, I have been waiting for you. You know I will adore you till eternity. So won't you please
be my little
baby,
my one and only. Say you'll be my
darling.
be my baby now. Whoa,
Be my little darling. You stopped. You're supposed to.
Sorry, I was singing the echoes. Look, but look, I got it to the point where you
Oh,
can,
cool.
you can finish the puzzle for me. You have to turn them over.
No, that's not right. Dog. God, I feel like a 2-year-old that I'm struggling over putting a shape in a hole that's that shape. 50-50 on this one. There you go.
Hooray! Well done. Awesome. Right.
This is actually about online escape rooms. We did some of those over lockdown. They're quite fun.
They are.
They're basically overpriced video games, but
Yes.
you know. We've got one on PlayStation as well that we should play again. Escape Academy. We've got the add-on for that.
Yeah. Flip camera. Right, let's put you back. Over there.
You can get some online escape rooms where I think this is a lockdown thing, where they take on a camera through the actual escape room, wouldn't they, with the
Yes.
Games Master.
Yeah.
Say, what would you like me to do?
Yeah, I think that was more of a...
But yeah, we did some of those with Graham, didn't we, over Zoom.
We did.
It works all right.
Right, what else was being said? Potato's is going to be doing flight sims. Cool. Tango's got a media professionals essay. Oof. Ali, it's a pretty puzzle, that one, wasn't it? And I'm not on camera anymore. I set it so you could see Chris.
Oh.
Chris is apparently far over here. Do we play any other instruments? Yes. You've seen me play the electronic wind instrument, I imagine. But I can play that because I also play clarinet and saxophone. Play a bit of piano. Chris plays drums.
In a fashion, but yes.
You do.
I wouldn't say it's the car there, but it's not. I could drum for you, but it's not. It's out of the garage.
I mean, I'm not like a proficient pianist, but I can play a few songs on piano.
You play better than I can because you can move your hands independently.
Yes.
I can do piano to the extent where I can play a chord with one hand and a bass line with the other, or a chord with one hand and a melody with the other, but I can't move them separately. That I never learned how to do, which is weird because I can do it on drums.
Yeah, you can. It doesn't make sense that you can't on piano. Yeah, Chris does all the drum tracks for all our songs that we play online. Chris does all of those.
I learnt to play drums through the Rock Band video game, actually. I've only had a few proper lessons. If you put me in front of an acoustic kit, I would sound horrible. I guarantee it. But I play on an electronic kit, but I upgraded the Rock Band kit to an actual Roland E-drums. so that I can hear myself making sound as well as playing on the record. And I just feel like a rock star when I'm doing it, so I just play that for fun really. Never played with a band or anything. But in theory, I can keep a rhythm on a drum kit. It's just that I would not really know how to play an acoustic kit and get a nice sound out of it, because I've never really done that.
But you can play your electronic
I can play the
kit.
electronic drum kit, yes.
This might need an actual clean at some point. It's getting filthier and filthier.
Duffus hasn't seen us play the word game on here before. And also we've put up a pre-order link for that, because we're gonna get it made.
What did you do with the cards?
The cards are behind me. I should put the ukulele back down, shouldn't I? Yes, we can come up with a theme tune for this.
Hey, Kino.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, when I started having drum lessons, he recommended a kit, and I got the kit, and I set it up at home, and I went, this is awesome, but it's so loud.
Yeah.
And there was no time of day when I felt comfortable playing it.
No.
Because it was just going to disturb someone.
Yeah.
So that's why I got an electronic kit in the end. Doesn't feel the same, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, the hi-hat pedal is just a switch pedal, it's not a mechanical. I'm not on camera, am I?
You are.
Hi-hat does that action, right? It doesn't do that, it's just a one pad with a pedal that switches it, but it's close.
Duffers, you can get pen and paper and play along, or we do this in a more of a collaborative way on here, because we do. One day we'll get everyone in boxes and everyone will do it. I'm going to move the camera because the backdrop is not great.
Bye.
If you could scooch over this way, that would be
down
better. You didn't have to put your ukulele down.
Oh, what to do with it? Just noodle.
Yeah, noodling's fine. You just needed to get a bit closer so people could see you too.
Hello.
Right. So we have, to begin, a letter E. Where shall we place a letter E in our grid? Ah, Potato not going to join us for word games. Play along with people on Discord. Yeah, we could do it on Discord. I suppose on Discord everyone can have their camera on if they want to.
Oh yeah, because you don't need live access to do it on Discord.
Don't we? Huh. We've got two top rights. Let's go top right. Right, and then we have an H. Where shall we put an H? Duffer, so far we've only had an E, and now we've got an H. JJ says top left, Tango says bottom middle. Chris I thought was choosing, but is not.
No, I'm doing ukulele practice, as you said to do, isn't it? What's the song I was looking for? Apparently not even in the songbook.
Everyone's saying different things. Right, we've got two bottom left, so let's go bottom left. Phew! Thank you, Ali and Andy, for agreeing with someone. So. Okay, and then we have a T. Shall we? Where shall we put a T?
Why does the sun go on shining?
Top left, bottom right.
Does the sea
Top left, top left. Okay, everyone's got top left.
Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you don't love me anymore.
Okay, and we've got a G.
Why do the birds go on singing?
Where shall we put a G?
Why do the sea
Bottom middle.
Don't they know it's the end
Bottom right.
of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up
Middle left. Everyone's saying different things.
I should have a look at this game, what's going on, shouldn't I?
Bottom middle. Right, we've got a couple of bottom middles. Okay.
I can practice that pattern while we're looking at the game.
Hi Shane. Right, a P. Where should we put a P? Oh no, my screen's gonna turn off. No. middle right, top middle. We've got quite a few middle rights, so let's go middle right. P. Okay. Now we have an S.
Yeah, crunch. Should read the rest of my fingers tonight, shouldn't I?
You should.
This is fun.
Change this word. Right, we are forming a grid of letters, and then we are going to make words from those letters. Bottom right, bottom right, bottom. Okay, bottom right. We all like ending words in S. I don't blame you all.
Unless it's a 4-letter. Well, I suppose it's still a letter, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Hugs.
We have an M. Oops. Where should we put the M? On the top row or on the left? That's left, right? Oh.
Depends where you look at it. From your point of view.
Top. Top. Okay, most people saying top. Excellent. Okay, and then our final letter is a Y. Well, that's exciting, isn't
Why?
it?
Oh, it goes there.
And we're going for 9
letter
letter
words.
words. Excellent. Right. So,
Right, see if I can find a song with every word that you make. I don't
we
know why I've
need
just decided
a
that.
9 letter word that begins with a T and ends with an E and has an M in the middle. But you would still, if you just made the word time, for example, you would still start with the T, end with the E, and have an M in the middle. So that would get you 4 points. But if we can get a 9 letter word, then that's even better. Timetable, says Ellie and Andy.
Timetable.
That is
Right,
perfect.
can I find a song with the word timetable in it? If not, find a better word.
Termite is pretty good. Temperature looks too long to me, but timetable is great. Lydia, thank you for the rose.
No, I can't find a word with timetable in it.
I would have gone with that wonderful work song that's about lessons.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so begins with a Y,
There's no time now anyway, 'cause you're under the book.
ends with a P,
Yelp.
and 9 letters long. Yelp is worth 4 points, so it's pretty good. But if we can get to 9 letters as well, then we get 5 points. Begins with a Y, ends with a P. Duffers, you can have longer words, but obviously you just don't get the extra point for it.
Add as many letters as you like.
Begins with a Y. There's a Y, JJ, ends with a P. You've turned to falling one.
Yeah, apparently when I minimise that happens.
Yomp. I think a 9 letter word is going to be a bit challenging here, isn't it? I'm going to write Yelp down for now, because that is only -1 point. And let's go for the bottom. Begins with an H, ends with an S, has a G in the middle.
Hugs.
Hugs would get you 4 points.
Huggings. Huggables.
Haggis is 4 points. We need 9 letters to get all 5 points. Hastings is 8.
Hustings.
Hot dogs.
Oh, hot dogs.
Hijacks. Hijacks is 9.
Hi. H-A-G-A-S. H-A-J-A-C-K-S is 7, isn't it?
Oh, we've got hijacks with the full hi in it. Is that,
Oh, I see. I
is that
don't
not?
think that's how you
Is
spell
that not how
it.
you spell it? Aww.
Holograms is pretty awesome though, isn't it?
This is histograms, but holograms.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, either of them.
Well, no, histograms is too long. Holograms would be the right length though. Hijinks, you missed the G, but I see what you did there. We don't usually allow place names. or like proper names. Humbugs is good. But holograms is actually the right length, isn't it? But no one's written holograms.
Shall I do it?
Yeah.
So it's official.
It's not official if no one writes it down. Hangings is 8 letters. Hot doggies is good. Hangouts is 8 letters. Holograms. Hijacks doesn't have the GH in the middle, we don't think. Holograms. Okay, so then down this side we have begins with a T, has a Y in the middle, and ends with an H. Like tidy-ish.
That's good.
Begins with a T.
T to S.
No, begins with a T, ends with an H,
Oh.
Y in the middle. Chris has a ukulele in his hands. He's not enthusiastic about
You said
Googling
not to put it
so-
down.
Oh, I know.
What do you want to Google? Tidy-ish.
No, hijacks with the...
Oh, hijacks with a GH.
Yeah. Thyroids, unfortunately, has the H and Y the wrong way round. Tomboy-ish.
Okay, it is the third person present form of the verb to hijack. The hijack, hijack is the noun,
Okay.
and the verb, so he hijacks,
Oh, yeah,
apparently
there you
has
go.
a GH in it. Who knew? There you go, hope it has a school day.
Right, and then it says tomboyish.
Tomboyish.
I would think tomboyish is probably okay.
I would say so. Yes, Merriam-Webster lists it.
Excellent. Right, tomboyish.
One who is like a tomboy.
Yeah. Okay, so then, down the middle we have, begins with an M, ends with a G, 9 letters long. Like melting, but that's not long enough. Murdering.
Correct.
Mummering. JJ says murdering. What do you think? Because they heard me.
Murdering's a good word.
No. Mimicking. That is good too. Menacing is a letter short, but it's a good word. I think we're having murdering because I got one right without thinking about it. Hooray. Okay, mastering, that's good too. Begins with an E, ends with an S, has a P in the middle. And
There's your clue.
and is 9 letters long.
Night by night, she danced to the circus band. And Nellie was leading the big parade. She looked so proud and grand.
No more tricks
for
Nellie to perform.
She taught us how to take a bow. She took the crowd by storm. I'm impressed I remembered that. There we go. Ooh, has anyone got it yet?
Yes, they have. But funny enough, there are a number of elephants in the.
Oh, I'm
room.
glad I got to a musical clue in the end.
Exemplifies is an excellent word. Episodes is also a good word. And envelopes is good.
For yourself, my man, you'll never know what is in your heart. Weep, little lion man, you're not as brave as you were at the start.
Alright, so diagonally we need begins all the way. Begins with a T, ends with an S, 9 letters long. Begins with a T, ends with an S.
Toys. Trains.
9 letters long.
Temperatures.
Cool. The game is called Help Yourself. It is a game we created during lockdown and never quite got around to actually publishing. But we got ourselves to copy. Trimmings, textiles, templates. Hey, Isaac. I have to count to find out which ones of these are actually 9 letters long. Templates is, I like templates. Tram lines. I know, templates. Okay, and then finally we have begins with an H, ends with an E, 9 letters long. Like hedge, but longer.
Oh, like the hemisphere, but it's too long. Hemisphere. Hemisphere.
Begins with an H, ends with an E, 9 letters long.
Horticulture.
Chloe says, huge! Begins with an H and ends with an E, 9 letters long. Like...
Oh, wow, it's an 8. Horrible as an 8.
Hunger Game. Chloe followed. Thank you for following, Chloe. Oh, I don't know.
Hypnotise, hydrolyse. No. Hypnotise is definitely right. Hydrolyse, let's see what
It's
happens.
hypnotise.
Hypnotise
Yeah,
is good, isn't it?
yeah, hypnotise is good.
What's a hydrolyse?
Yeah, I couldn't decide whether it was an S or a Z. It's probably an S because we're English. Americans would want a Z.
Well, it's something to do with hydrolysis. To hydrolyse a bond is to break it apart with water, from the Greek words hydro and lysis, or water break.
Fancy schmancy. I mean, Duff is yes, treehouse would work, but it's only 4 points. But hypnotise, on the other hand.
Hot house, heat house, hen house. Oh, that's not good.
Hypnotise, which gives us, we've just got that annoying yelp, but 39 points. Duffers, the wonders of doing it as a team is that we keep scoring like almost maximum points. 39 points. Hooray. So cool, the game starts by having to place letters. So we have a deck of cards of letters, each with a bad joke on the bottom. Like, this one says, for the letter E, I was really happy to discover a word that contains all 5 vowels. It was euphoria. Ha 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 ha.
What do you call a fish with 9 eyes?
Fish. So yes, you start by placing the letters in the grid, in your own order, and usually we would play this competitively with each person writing out their own grid, and then you have a timer for who can creating your words, and then you compare scores at the end. So there you go. That's how that works. Are we about done for the day?
I think we probably are.
It has been an hour, so we've completed our hour requirements.
That is the mission at the minute, isn't it? An hour a day on this channel.
It's a fairly good mission.
Oh, it was recognisable.
Floyd was recognisable, yes. It's always good. Right, so thank you very much everyone for joining us. We will be back at 8 PM on UKTok for some ukuleleing.
To actually play some songs rather than me just messing around in the background.
For actual songs.
Thanks.
No, whole songs, complete songs, as opposed to just little
I was trying
snippets.
to, but there was a lot of wordplay going on.
Sorry. But we will be back again tomorrow. Oh, when will we be back tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow's a Sunday.
Oh, doing this tomorrow? Yes, because
So
we've got to do 2 till 4
2 till 4
Christmas songs. So probably
it's
12
probably
again.
12. So we will be back tomorrow from 12 to 1 to do more word games and advent puzzles and that kind of grooviness. Cool, that's awesome. Ah, that's lovely. look forward to seeing it. Right. Are we skedaddling?
Yes, I don't think I've done this before because we've not been so close, but my ukulele has a artichoke
Oh yes, it
on
does.
there. I don't know why. It looks like a raspberry to me, but apparently it's an artichoke. That was their emblem for a while. There you go. You can see it the right way around now. Reveal at 10:30.
We will oddly enough be
We
live.
won't be live, but we'll look for a clip afterwards.
Yeah. Make sure you do a short of your reveal. That would be very cool. You'd get to see them. Right. Yaka, thank you for following, and the Sports and Roblox man also followed. Thank you.
Awesome.
So we will see you all later for some ukuleleing. Build up in your clips. Alright, we'll check it out. Cool.
Cool.
Bye everyone!
Bye.